Have you ever noticed how some nights you just can't seem to drift into that deep, healing sleep, no matter how tired you are? What if I told you that the way you move your body during the day could be the missing key? Not a pill, not a supplement, but small, almost invisible movements that quietly prepare your brain to rest deeply and keep your memory sharp for years to come. Maybe you felt it yourself waking up at 3 a.m. with your mind buzzing, or finding your balance isn't what it used to be when you get out of bed in the dark. That's not weakness, and it's not just old age. It's your body's quiet way of asking for support. And what if that support could come from movements so gentle you could do them in your pajamas, in your kitchen, or even while brushing your teeth? I want you to think of this not as an exercise video, but as a conversation between us. We're family here. Tell me, where are you listening from tonight? Spain? The US? Maybe Mexico? Drop it in the comments. Because no matter where you are, we share the same hope to stay strong, to sleep well, and to keep our minds clear. Let's start with something that sounds almost too simple to matter walking slowly. In Japan, they call it sampo, but this isn't the kind of walking you see in Western gyms. Headphones blasting, steps counted, calories burned. This is walking at half your normal pace, with each inhale stretched across 2 steps, a gentle pause, then a long exhale over 4 steps. Imagine what that does to your body, your heart, your nerves, your brain. A decade-long study from Kyoto University found that seniors who practiced this slow, mindful walking had arteries as flexible as people 20 years younger. And here's why that matters to you. Flexible arteries mean calmer blood pressure, smoother circulation, and a brain that actually gets the oxygen it needs to sink into deep sleep. Think about it, how many times have you blamed your tossing and turning on stress, when maybe it was poor circulation keeping your nervous system on high alert? Walking slowly, barefoot on grass if you can, literally retrains the small, stabilizing muscles in your feet and ankles. Those signals travel up to your brain like gentle reminders. You're safe. You can relax now. And isn't that exactly what we all crave when the lights go out? Take a moment here, pause and imagine your next evening walk. What would change if instead of rushing, you slowed down, breathed with your steps, and let your body sink with your breath? How might your night's rest feel different after that? Now, let's move to a ritual that still amazes me, Radio Taiso. Every morning at 6:30 a.m. across Japan, a soft piano melody plays. It's not the news. It's not a workout app. It's a national invitation to move 3 minutes, 13 gentle stretches, done together by children, workers, and yes, even seniors in their 90s. No sweating, no gritting your teeth, just circles of the arms, side bends, gentle knee lifts, all flowing like a dance. Western doctors once brushed it off as too easy. But when researchers followed more than 8,000 older adults, they found something incredible. Those who practiced Radio Taiso daily had 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic back pain, and a full range of motion in their shoulders and hips, even well into their 80s. And here's the part I love. This isn't about being athletic. It's about waking up your joints, bathing them in synovial fluid, that natural oil your body produces to keep stiffness away. You know those mornings when your back feels stiff and your hips ache before you've even started the day? Imagine erasing that with 3 minutes of music and simple movement. And it doesn't stop with your joints. Harvard Medical School has shown that gentle morning mobility increases parasympathetic activity, the part of your nervous system that calms you down. That means by starting your day with Radio Taiso, you're not only protecting your joints, you're priming your body for steadier blood sugar, calmer emotions, and yes, deeper sleep when the day finally ends. Let me ask you, what if tomorrow morning, instead of scrolling through your phone first thing, you gave yourself just 3 minutes of this? How might that small choice ripple into your energy, your memory, and the way you fall asleep at night? Here's a quiet challenge for you. Don't announce it to the world. Just whisper it to yourself tomorrow morning. I'll try 3 minutes of gentle movement before I touch my phone. If that resonates with you, leave me a tiny yes in the comments, just so I know you're with me. Now, the third movement might feel like a shock. At first, the deep squat. If you visit a park in Tokyo, you might see men and women in their 70s, even 80s, resting comfortably in a full squat, heels flat, back straight, chatting with friends or trimming a bonsai tree. It looks almost effortless, but try it yourself, and you'll quickly realise how far most of us have drifted from that natural human posture. Chairs have taken it away from us. Why does this matter for sleep and memory? Because a deep squat isn't just a stretch. It decompresses the spine, strengthens the pelvic floor, and mobilises the hips and ankles. All of that supports circulation, reduces nighttime restlessness, and even protects bladder control, one of the hidden reasons many older adults wake multiple times at night. A 12-year study of over 5,000 seniors found that those who could hold a deep squat for just 2 minutes had a 7 to lower chance of needing assisted living. Think about that 2 minutes of posture could decide whether you sleep peacefully in your own home or wake repeatedly in a care facility. Of course, not everyone can drop into a full squat right away, and that's perfectly fine. Start with a rolled towel under your heels or hold onto a chair for balance. What matters isn't perfection, it's progress. Every extra second you spend in that posture is your body remembering how it was designed to rest and realign. And here's the kicker: better spinal alignment. During the day translates to less pressure on your nervous system at night, which means fewer midnight wake-ups and more of that delicious, dream-filled REM sleep where your memories are polished and stored. Pause it with me here. How would your nights feel if you woke less often? And when you did, your body settled back into sleep with ease. That's what mobility in your hips and spine quietly offers you. I'd love to know, when was the last time you felt truly steady and comfortable getting down to the ground? Was it easy, or was it a struggle? Share that with me. I read every story. And I promise you're not alone in whatever you're feeling. The next movement might surprise you with its simplicity, standing on one leg. In Japan, doctors don't just prescribe pills to older patients, they prescribe balance. They literally ask people to stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice a day. It sounds almost silly, doesn't it? But a long-term study from Fukuoka University, which tracked over 12,000 older adults, discovered something remarkable. Those who practiced single leg standing every day had nearly 70 fewer hip fractures and 70 fewer fall-related hospitalizations. Even more fascinating, brain scans showed they had more grey matter volume in areas responsible for coordination and memory. Here's why: when you balance on one leg, your body makes hundreds of tiny adjustments every minute. Your ankles, your hips, your core. Even your inner ear are working together, and your brain is firing constantly to keep you upright. It's not just a muscle exercise, it's neuroplasticity training. Mayo Clinic researchers even say that your ability to balance on one leg is a stronger predictor of longevity than cholesterol or blood pressure. Imagine that. One quiet minute, done in your bathroom while brushing your teeth, could be more powerful for your future than any lab test. So, here's a reflective question for you. When was the last time you felt truly confident in your balance? Could you stand on one leg without wobbling? Or do you feel that little fear creeping in? You're not alone in that feeling, but remember, fear is simply your body asking for practice. Now let's talk about something most Westerners never even think about getting down to the floor and back up. In Japan, it's daily life. People eat, drink tea, and even nap on the floor, which means they practice rising and lowering dozens of times a day. But in much of the West, we avoid it. And here's the hidden cost once you lose the ability to get off the floor without help. Independence slips away fast. A massive study from the University of Tsukuba followed more than 10,000 adults. Those who could sit and rise from the floor without using their hands had significantly lower mortality rates over the next 6 years. Why? Because this humble transition isn't just physical, it's neurological. It demands coordination, spatial awareness, strength, and planning. It's the same mental wiring that keeps you alert, keeps your memory sharp, and protects you from declines. Think of it like this: every time you practice lowering yourself down and standing back up, you're rehearsing independence. You're telling your body and your brain, I can still move, I can still plan, I can still live on my own terms. Even 2 or 3 transitions a day, done with the support of a chair or cushion, make a difference. And when your body moves more freely during the day, your nights transform less tossing, less joint pain, and a nervous system that lets go into sleep instead of clinging to tension. Let me pause and ask you something very personal. If you had to get down on the floor right now, could you rise again without using your hands? If the answer is no, that's not a failure. That's simply today's starting point. And every day you practice, you're gifting your future self the dignity of independence. Turns. Now, the final movement is my favourite because it's almost poetic in its simplicity, the towel twist. In Japan, elders hold a simple cloth towel, pull gently outward as if trying to tear it, and slowly twist their torso side to side. Just 2 minutes a day. That's it. Yet a 20-year study of 15,000 Japanese seniors showed that those who did this movement daily lived, on average, 7 years longer. Their grip strength remained strong into their 90s, and their bone density was decades younger than their peers. But what's most fascinating are the brain effects. Brain scans reveal that this twisting movement activates both hemispheres of the brain at once, enhancing coordination, sharpening reaction times, and even boosting memory recall. And here's where it ties back to our deepest theme: when your brain is better synchronized during the day, your nights are smoother, your dreams more vivid, and your memory more secure. It's like closing down a computer properly instead of yanking the plug you wake up restored, not fragmented. So here's my quiet challenge for you, the commitment CTA. Take a towel tonight, any towel, and promise yourself you'll do just 1 minute of this twist before bed. Make it your personal ritual, a way of signalling to your brain it's time to unwind. It's time to sleep deeply. Whisper that promise to yourself and keep it close. Let's take a breath here. We've travelled through 6 movements: slow walking, gentle stretching, deep squats, one leg balance, floor transitions, and the towel twist. They're not workouts. They're whispers of wisdom passed down through generations, tested by science, and waiting for you to make them part of your own life. You don't need machines, you don't need sweat. You need intention, gentleness, and a willingness to start. So tell me of the 6. Which one speaks to you most right now? Is it the calming rhythm of slow walking? The childhood simplicity of Radio Taiso? Or maybe the quiet challenge of the towel twist? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your story may inspire someone else here who's just beginning. Before we close, let's seal this moment with gratitude. You've given yourself the gift of listening, of learning, of imagining a future where your nights are peaceful and your days are steady. That alone is powerful. Hold on to that hope. And here's something you won't want to miss. In our next video, I'll reveal a common dinner mistake that seems harmless, even healthy, but quietly sabotages your deep sleep and makes it harder for your brain to hold on to the memories you treasure most. It's something nearly everyone over 50 does without thinking, and changing it could transform your nights. Stay with me for that. Until then, move gently, rest deeply, and remember you're stronger, steadier, and more youthful than you realize.